Hey everybody, it's Matt Stark here with Windermere. I just wanted to record a quick video here today. I always get questions from clients, from potential clients about what we do to sell homes and to market properties. So I thought I would just kind of discuss a little bit, what we can do from a presentation standpoint here for new listings. So, I won't talk too much about photography. I think that's kind of obvious that we need to do professional photography, drone photography, that type of stuff. But there are some other things that I think are really important in terms of making sure the property presents well online, that buyers are going to have all the resources to identify the property as one that they're interested in. The first thing that's important here with that is a 3D tour, allowing buyers to walk through the home virtually. Usually that first showing is going to be online. Once we get past that, the second showing is in person. So having that availability for a buyer to virtually walk through the home is super important. Also having floor plans. It may sound like a small thing, but for a buyer to really see the dimensions of a home, the actual measurements, the overview of the property's floor plan is just really helpful. The other thing is staging. There's always in-person staging, there's virtual staging. I a lot of the times do a combination of the two, where we're staging in person for some of like the living areas, the kitchen, the dining room, the bathrooms, and then also doing virtual staging in the bedrooms. And the reason that I kind of like that approach is that it's cost effective here for the staging, not to have to stage all the bedrooms. But the second thing is that, that staging can actually make bedrooms feel smaller if there's beds in there and nightstands and all that type of stuff, where we can virtually stage that, have it show just as well for all the photos. But then when somebody's there in person, they can imagine what a bed looks like and where that would go. What's important though is those living areas, kitchen, dining room, to have the physical staging there if possible, because those are the areas that buyers are having the conversation with their agent at the end of the showing about potentially writing an offer. And if we could have those spaces create an emotional attachment there for the buyer, the likelihood is that we're going to generate a better offer and a more motivated buyer. So that's where it can really, come into play, having that combination here between the two. Obviously it's not a one size fits all approach. Everybody's going to be a little bit different. And, I always look at it on a case by case basis here. So, if you have any questions about, that marketing, what we do to sell homes, obviously I'm always happy to talk about that and hopefully help you out. So feel free to reach out if there's anything I can do for you.